Everyone says Suguru Geto went insane, that he just snapped one day and became evil, but that's not true. He didn't snap. Something happened to him, and the more you think about it, the more you realize Geto isn't the problem, the system is, because Geto wasn't a bad person. He was forced into it. Who Geto was. He was actually one of the most moral characters in the entire series. He genuinely believed the strong existed to protect the weak. Not because he was forced to, but because he believed it was the right way, the right thing to do. He had purpose, he had conviction. And he wasn't alone. He had Satoru Gojo, his best friend, his equal. Together, they were the strongest. But strength wasn't what mattered to Geto. Meaning did. He believed his suffering had meaning, that protecting people had mattered. Oh boy, he was mistaken. Then came the mission: protect Riko Amanai, an innocent girl, someone weak, someone they were willing to risk everything for. They fought for her. They risked their lives for her. They did everything right. They followed the right way. And she died. Either way. Right in front of him. And in that moment, something snapped. Something changed. Because he realized something terrifying. Not that she deserved to die, but that her death meant nothing. All that suffering, all that sacrifice, and the world didn't care a single bit. She died, and everything just moved on. Life just moved on. That's when the questions started. Why are the strong the ones who suffer? Why are they risking everything? Why are sorcerers dying for people who will never even know their names? A pointless sacrifice? And the worst part, non-sorcerers are the reason curses exist in the first place. Sorcerers weren't protecting the world. They were cleaning up its mess. They were suffering for it. They were suffering for a problem that wasn't theirs. For a fault that wasn't theirs. His isolation. Geto carried this realization alone. Even Geto couldn't understand. Because Gojo became stronger, untouchable. But Geto didn't. He still felt everything. Every curse he absorbed. Every sacrifice he made. Every pointless death. He began to see the world differently. Not as it should be, but as it really was. Unfair, cruel, and meaningless. This wasn't insanity. This was clarity. His final conclusion. Geto didn't just randomly become evil. He reached a conclusion, a dark one, but a logical one. It made sense. If non-sorcerers create curses, if sorcerers exist only to suffer because of them, because of their faults, then the cycle would never end. The suffering would never end, unless something changed. He didn't see himself as evil. He saw himself as someone who understood the truth. A truth no one else was willing to accept. Geto didn't become evil. He became honest. Everyone calls Geto the villain. But villains don't come from nowhere. Geto isn't the problem. It's proof the system was broken from the start.